Hey guys, welcome back to another speed build video. This video is done a bit differently, and basically I didn't have my laptop with me, so I was doing this on a different laptop. If you want to hear the full story of what happened, I'll have that video linked at the end of this video so you can watch that. But let's get straight into what I already had for this build. So basically you have this build, and it was meant to be a flower type of build. If you look at it from the top, you can kind of see a flower type of pattern. Don't know if you can see it, that's what I can see it. The pool is kind of like a stem and a leaf type of combo. When you go around the house, you get these 4 little corners, of which each have something different. And most of the time, there will be like a little fountain there or a gardening area, and that's just kind of joined to the house in a way. There is a pathway that leads to the pool area, as well as this little area where you can sit down, have a barbecue, just kind of enjoy the day out. You can also go around to the pool, to I guess the back side of it, and there's a little playground area, seeing as this house was built for a specific family that has 4 kids, so obviously you can play around in the area. And right next to it there is a place to garden, as well as this beautiful wedding arch where I put a chair underneath it just because I thought it looked quite beautiful. And there's also a basketball hoop in case you want to play basketball. Now, when you go inside the house, it is very open floor planned. At the bottom, you can kind of see there is a space left open for where there's going to be an indoor garden. And right next to it, you have an already finished kitchen that is basically black and white with a few hints of blue. I really like the way the kitchen turned out, so I didn't want to change anything about it. And on the opposite side, we are going to have the living room, of which I have not made yet. You can then go up another floor where you'll get 4 of the bedrooms, mainly for the kids, and 2 bathrooms. Again, I haven't finished that yet, but this is roughly the shape of each of the bedrooms, so it was very difficult to work with. From this floor, you can then go up to the final floor where you'll get the master bedroom, a gym area, an activity room, and also the master bedroom. So this will kind of be the shape that I need to work with for the master type of bedroom. That's all I have so far, but now we are going to go straight into the speed build for the rest of the house, so you'll be able to see me finish the house. Firstly, what we are working on is the downstairs bathroom. So this is kind of in this awkward space, I guess you can say, where on each side you got the kitchen and then you got the living room, and I just walled it off and decided this was going to be a downstairs bathroom because the house I designed the family for, in the family there are 4 kids and 1 young adult, so naturally you would probably want to have quite a few bathrooms around, and that would be the downstairs bathroom. At this point, I'm just kind of figuring out the rest of the layout. I wanted to see how the bedrooms would fit in. I put in 2 more bathrooms because I actually wasn't thinking about that when I originally designed the house. And I think we might come back to the bathroom later. I worked on quite a few different angles and stuff like that for what I wanted to do. At one stage, I split the bathroom into 2 different halves because I was like, the more bathrooms the better, but that didn't work out the way I liked it, so I changed it into something else that I didn't mind. I think we're about to work on that now, and if I remember, I think this bathroom has a bit of greens and pink in it, kind of inspired by the shower head over there, but I can't remember, to be completely honest. I wasn't fully focusing while doing this, so I don't remember everything I ended up doing, but I do remember that I liked it in the end. So I'm pretty sure we changed that sink area into more of a pink color, and I designed the whole layout of the bathroom of what I want first, and then I go into the color schemes. So as you can see, I'm changing the different colors to what I want, and for that area I think we make it pink, and I think we changed the actual toilet itself to a ridiculous color, like a green type of color. I don't remember if I said this in the beginning, but a lot of places in the build I wanted there to be hints of green, because again it's a flower house and flowers bring a lot of greenery, which is also why there's that indoor garden area. And also I was playing Sims 3 a lot when I didn't have my laptop, and one of the houses I love to make, I think it was in the first world you got, I don't remember, Sunset Valley, one of the houses, I think it was available for a starter house. You have like this indoor garden, and I absolutely loved it. What we're working on over here is going to be master bathroom. So I tried to get a bit of hints of blue in this bathroom. Blue was definitely a theme going on, and I loved that I made, okay, so I put the counters over there, and because it was an awkward shape, I couldn't put a sink in. Like, it wouldn't let me put a sink in. So I used the move objects cheats to basically get a normal sink and kind of lift it up. And I thought that looked so cool. I definitely think I'm going to do that again, because I felt like a genius when I did that the first time. I thought it was like the best thing since sliced bread. So I really love that bathroom, mainly for that feature. And right outside we have the master bedroom. So this bedroom is for the young adult I made. I think it has a lot of hints of blacks and blues, and I think the most special thing it has is basically a little TV in the room. We do end up changing this layout, so we end up moving a bunch of the things around, and I really like the office space in the corner over there, because you can kind of look out, but you can also like be in your leather chair and do your work or whatever. I kind of imagined him to be more of a business type of man, maybe bring home a lot of documents, but it's also a very nice bedroom. Again, he is a young adult. The storyline I was going with for these Sims was that he's not the father, he's like a brother to some of the kids, and the other kids, I don't know, picked off the street. I don't know where they came from. They were like just friends and adoption, or I don't really know. I didn't think about that part, but I did make a creator sim with all of the family that I wanted to move into this house. So if you want to see the creator sim, it's the same video where I explained basically me not having my laptop and just everything that was happening. So I will link that at the end of this video, where you can kind of decide what you want to watch next. Hopefully videos on my channel, but anyway, that is going to be the master bedroom. And then we go all the way back downstairs, and this is going to be the living room. So when I was finishing this house, I definitely didn't start from the bottom going up. I kind of jumped from like floor to floor, just kind of what I felt inspiration for at that moment. I jumped to that section. So after doing the master bedroom, which is on the top floor, I jumped all the way back to the bottom floor and did the lounge area. And this was not the first design I had. The first design was absolutely rubbish. Like, it was so basic, I didn't know how to do it, and after a while, I got the idea of using kind of those bookshelves as barriers, like a dividing wall, and I really liked that idea. I thought it was kind of cool. It wasn't something that I was normally going to do, and I attached kind of the fireplace over there, so you have the sitting area on one side and a library on the other. I always try to make like an L-shaped couch. I don't know if they brought that to The Sims 4 yet. I don't have a lot of stuff packs, or I think I'm missing one expansion, but I don't have stuff packs, game packs, so I often try to make my own L-shaped couch, and this was the build where I was determined to make that stupid couch, and I think I did a good job. I don't know if The Sims can actually use it though, because I had to kind of double up couches, so it wouldn't look weird. When I did it so it looked okay from the front, it looked weird from the back, and if I did it so it looked okay at the back, it looked weird in front. So I had to double up couches. I think they can sit on it. I didn't test it for some reason. That never crossed my mind. Over here we are going up a floor, and we are working on the 2 bathrooms. So these bathrooms were meant to be kind of fancy but still kind of colorful. This is the girls' bathroom because there are 2 girl childs, I don't know how you say it, but there are like 2 female children, so this would be like their shared bathroom. So I know it's stereotypical, but there's like a lot of pinks. I'm pretty sure we'll put in a lot of different plants, and we also do this type of shelf thing. I don't remember if it was this bathroom or the other bathroom, which were meant for the 2 male kids, but we end up doing the shelf thing, which I'll come back to because suddenly I had this urge to finish up the garden on the inside, so we'll come back to that. What I have over there isn't like a painted grass floor, it is actually the grass floor. So you have those little black steps that allow you to kind of go down. I didn't know if the Sims could just kind of like step down, because sometimes the Sims are a bit funny like that. So just in case, I put some of the steps around, and there's kind of like this fountain over there, which I thought was pretty cool. And it's very interesting because there's a basketball hoop on the exterior of the house. I'm pretty sure I showed you guys that in the screenshot, so you can play basketball on the outside. And I also again used the move objects cheat, and I decided to put another basketball hoop on the inside, kind of like tied to the interior tree. I feel like, considering this household that I made for this house consists of children, that is probably not the best idea to have kids with a basketball on the inside of the house where there's a lot of breakable furniture. But YOLO, you know, I don't know if that's still a saying, but anyway, I decided to do it because it looked cool. After doing all of that, I then decided, you know what, maybe I should finish up the bathrooms. So I finished up this bathroom, and over there I'm doing that type of shelf thing, and I use, again, the move objects cheat to kind of lift a few towels up, and I'm going to recolor some of the towels so you get the pink, purple, and blue, and then I'm pretty sure, I don't know what else we do. I think we're finished with that bathroom. Then we're going to move across the hallway to the bathroom made for the little boy kids. I still don't know what the proper term is. Male kids? Male childs. Male children kids. I don't know. The two little boys. I guess that makes more sense. So this is basically for the two little boys. Of course, you know, anyone can use the bathrooms. I just kind of wanted it to be themed. So like the sisters could share it and the brothers could share, and then, you know, the adult can just go wherever he wants to go. So over here we have a few blues, a few oranges. I think this bathroom is more colorful than the girls. I do think I liked this one a little bit more. I'm not too sure. And eventually we get to the bedrooms. So I just want to say right now, even though the house is meant to be colorful for the kids and everything, the bedrooms aren't specifically styled for kids only. So a lot of them look very grown up already. I think all of them have double beds instead of the one, but you'll kind of see that what I did over there. But a lot of them have double beds, desk areas, like full-blown wardrobes, and I guess it can kind of be like, maybe they're not kids in the sense that they're 6 years old. Maybe they're still kids in the sense that they're 10 years old, you know, like they're almost becoming a teenager. So it can kind of suit a child and a teenager. Obviously, if you're a teenager, you need to take out some of the things, but this was the first room I worked with. This was meant for one of the girls, but of course you can have any gender in here. This was just based off of the one girl's personality, and basically I wanted there to be a lot of greens here, a couple ladybugs, and just again very colorful but not over the top. And I specifically loved that bed because it kind of, the curtains on the bed kind of make it feel like a princess would sleep there. I don't know if that makes a lot of sense, but for some reason, I just got the impression of royalty when I saw that bed. So I was like, I think this is perfect for the child I imagined it for. Not saying that she's like a princess, just saying that she should be treated like one. Like, she's a sweet girl, you know, she's a best friend. And this is now moving on to one of the little boys' rooms. And he would be very colorful, would love playing with toys. That's kind of how I imagined the character to be. Again, can be for a girl. This was specifically made for a specific boy kid. What did I say again? Male child male? I don't remember what I said. Little boy, that's what I said. And I don't know, I felt like it was kind of unique. Instead of just getting a double bed, I put two single beds next to each other just to kind of be like, okay, maybe they ran out of double beds, but he wanted a double bed, or he kept rolling off of the side of the bed. So I was like, you know what, that's a pretty good thing. And of course I gave him a lot of toys. In the other room, I'm not sure if you saw, but there was like a collection of those teddy bears holding the hearts, and I thought that was absolutely adorable. So in this room, we are basically, okay, what we're doing here is that we're making a little tea party circle. Which sounds, I know it sounds kind of weird, but I thought it was absolutely adorable. So we have this lamp shining onto this rug where he probably put like a bunch of his stuffed toys, or she, depends which sim you want there, and there's a space for him to sit, and I put the little tea pot station, I don't know what you call those. I'm very bad with my words today, but he probably put, the little things where you pour the tea with, like in the middle, getting ready for a tea party or something. I thought that was really cute. And I also used the show hidden objects cheat at some point, and I saw these beautiful pictures that I keep forgetting exist. So I was just like, oh my gosh, I need these for the hallway downstairs, and I need these for the kids' rooms. So you'll see there was a picture with kind of like a girl, and it's all galaxy themed, and that's gonna go into an different bedroom, which is I kind of made suited for my style, but that's the last bedroom we do. And I do change the first bedroom we did quite a few times. I think we end up with mint green walls and that kind of yellow purple bit, and then we also gave her one of like those hidden pictures or something like that. Over here we are working on the last little boys room, and basically the color scheme in here will be blues and reds. So there's a few toys around, but not too many. This is more like a teen's room with just a hint of kids type of stuff, and I'm just saying that because you get the double bed, you get a stereo in his room, you have already like a couch in his room in case someone was to like crash on the couch or something, and also I imagined this sim to grow up being very sporty, so we put up quite a few posters around. There's like a clutter of different sports equipment, which I would imagine he would just throw in the corner and get when he needs it. So that was kind of his personality. And then we're going on to the last bedroom, which I probably like the most. I don't actually know, because I think each room is designed for each kid, like each of their personalities. So I do love them all, but this room was kind of designed for my personality. I like purple, I like weird designs, I like weird things. You could see there that I tried doing the bed kind of a backwards way, and I thought that was a really cool idea, but just not for this build. Like, I couldn't bring myself to go through with it. It just didn't look right. So in the end, we end up moving the bed just a little bit to the side where it's kind of facing the normal way. Maybe in a future build, I would love to do a bed kind of facing out of the window, but for this build, it just didn't seem right. Another area that I really liked doing in the end was that kind of dresser mirror shelf combo, which I thought looked pretty cool. It kind of looked like the shelves were joined to the mirror, which I thought was something that, it looked like it was one piece, which I thought was very pretty. And I'm pretty sure we'll just put like plants or something on those shelves, just like some more accessories. We also end up putting a poster behind the bed that also has purple accents, just to kind of tie in the different purples in the room. I put an ottoman by the foot of my bed because why not, why not go all out if it is my type of style. And I put some toys around. I had a stuffed toy which was purple, and I absolutely love the toy, like I definitely did. So I put in that kind of unicorn teddy bear, and I made sure to go the pink way just to kind of represent that toy I loved so much. And I tried putting in a carpet, but it just didn't suit the floor, so I end up putting just like a little beanbag ottoman thingamabob. I don't know what you call it. It's like in the sitting area. I just put that in the middle of the room. And then finally we can go upstairs to get the last two rooms. When you go up the steps to the final level, you will go straight into the activity room, and then when you move a bit to the side, you'll go to the gym area. So by the gym area, we put in the different types of exercise equipment, and I also put in a few mirrors kind of against the wall. I don't know where I got that habit from, where I always put mirrors in my builds that have gyms, but I still did it in this build, so that's fine. Anyway, I also put in a TV in case you want to watch TV while you work out, so you can be on the treadmill and watch TV, or you can be on the other machine that's kind of in the corner, of which the name I don't know, and you can watch TV. And I also put in two speakers in case you want to listen to music while you work out. So I thought that was pretty cool. This area is right outside of the master bedroom, so of course the kids won't be able to use the workout equipment, so this would mainly be for the young adult. If you saw what I was trying to do, I was trying to put red curtains in, but from the exterior it just didn't look good at all. It looked kind of off, so I had to change the color of that. And then finally we get the activity room, where there's a bunch of like fun things you can do. There is like that small little piano over there. There is a chess table karaoke machine. There's a microphone for your stand-up comedy, a dance floor, of which I found out that the kind of glass floor didn't really suit because you could see into the bathroom on the previous floor, which could get kind of awkward. There's a place for gardening. You can read books. There are guitars, violins. So in this room, there's quite a few different things for you to do, and I do kind of just end off by doing a few of the finer details. Over here I am busy moving up the flower lights, so I believe it's for the outdoor lights. You can kind of move it up, and I place it on the banister to kind of be like lights over there, and I thought it really tied in nicely to the whole flower theme of the build. Lastly, we are going around just kind of adding in a few odds and ends. So we put in a few chairs, just sitting areas, because that's how I fill in awkward spaces. And then we get the screenshots over here where I'm just kind of showing you around the build. Obviously, I showed you how the build looked before I did the speed build in the beginning of this video, so I don't re-show you kind of the exterior places because you saw the backyard and everything at the front of the video, so those images weren't included to the end images. So this is how the house ended up at the end. I'm very happy with the way it turned out. I feel like it was a very fun type of build for me to do with the whole flower style, and I'm definitely happy with the outcome. I know I say that with a lot of builds, but when I'm happy with the outcome, I definitely want that to be known. That is all I have for this video, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please remember to hit that like button and comment down below for which video you would like to see me do next. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!